Zian here, and welcome to this special video. Some of you may not know, but January 15th was the day that I started Zian playing. All the way back at January 15th, 2014, that's when I started recording. And I didn't post videos until a week later. I think it was January 22nd. So today is the second anniversary. And what I want to do is actually show you what... Dogs are barking, ignore them. Anyways, I wanted to show you the game consoles that I owned and the games that I have. So, let's start with the consoles I owned first. This may be a bit blurry, but here's the TV that I'm using. Or I've been using. I've had this TV since 2009. And anyways, if we look down here, here's the PlayStation Portable I got recently, and Nintendo DS that I've had since 2008. Of course, here's the Sony PlayStation, and here's the PlayStation 3. Here's Nintendo GameCube with the Game Boy player. Here's the PlayStation 2, Nintendo Wii, and the PlayStation Vita TV. And there's also an Xbox 360 down here, which is just plugged in for no reason. It can't read discs. It was actually a gift from my sister's friends, not Hika. But my other sister, her friend, gave me 3 game consoles, and one of them was the Xbox 360. And the Sega Saturn, that this poor guy is sitting under my bed, waiting for the day I get some games for it. I guess I'm late in the Sega Saturn party because games on eBay are pretty freaking expensive, but oh well, one of these days. Ignore the fact that there are a lot of stuff right here, but I also have an Xbox. I'm actually not that big of an Xbox fan like I am with Sony and Nintendo. There are very few games that appeal to me, but that's fine. And of course, if you guys are interested, this is the laptop I use. Toshiba laptop, 64-bit, Windows 7, had this thing since 2011, and it's still working for me. Although, I am saving up for a new laptop. But until then, this is what I got. Anyways, let's start my video game collection, starting with the PlayStation 1. Now, this first game I'm not going to show you because this is actually kind of spoiling what I'm going to play next. Despite the fact that I do not have an SNES, showing this game would spoil what kind of game I'm going to play next, so skipping that one. Next game, of course, I have Final Fantasy VII. And if you're wondering, I do not have my files for this game. I erased them recently. So yeah, I'm not going to fight those super bosses. I may like this game, but I'm not the least bit interested in beating those bonus bosses. Here we got Final Fantasy VIII. Interesting note, or interesting fact, I actually got this game brand new for $20 at a nearby store. This is the first main Final Fantasy game that I've bought. However, this is not the first Final Fantasy game I have beaten. That score goes to Final Fantasy VII. But right now I am playing this off screen, that way I can pretty much get everything. That way whenever the day I play this on my channel, I'll do well. I actually have, and if you're wondering, I am attempting to play that game the 4th time. Jeez. It's a joy. Up next, Final Fantasy IX. I have not played this one bit since I've gotten this. So yeah, whenever I play this, it'll probably be a blind Zian plays. So that's good. Up next, yes, Star Ocean: The Second Story. I am currently working on the videos that I've mentioned at my final part of Zian Plays Star Ocean: The Second Story, obviously. And you know, the more I play it, the more I'm starting to love this game. It made me research a lot of things about the Star Ocean universe. And boy, do I love it. I regret nothing. Even if I've played this game horribly, I loved every second of it. This is without a doubt one of the best PlayStation 1 games I've played in a long time. Alright. And last, I am a Xeno series fan, so Xenogears, which I am currently playing. I think I'm stuck in one area, but I think I'll get by it soon. Alright. Next is my PlayStation 2 collection. And get ready for this. This is much larger. This is much larger than any collection I got, I guess, but oh well. Anyway, starting with Dot Hack Infection. Now, looking back at it now, maybe the game might have been good. It's not great, but it's good. However, I don't remember any of it for the most part. I am gonna go back to watching my old videos. Oh boy. That's gonna be a pain. Ugh. Of course, I have Dot Hack Infection, so obviously I have this, Dot Hack Mutation, which I will play not anytime soon, but sometime soon. Oh yeah, fun fact. One thing weird, I discussed this with Hika. I'm like, I noticed this, like, at the back of these two, they kind of have the exact same character stance as well as texts. So without a doubt, this is probably one of the laziest designs at the back of the case I've ever seen. So yeah. I do not have Dot Hack Outbreak or Quarantine yet. That stuff's hard to find if you're looking for it in town, but oh well. Anyways, of course, you know I have pretty much every PlayStation 1 Final Fantasy game except for Tactics, though I'm not interested in Tactics. But I got... The games fell, haha. But I got Final Fantasy X. And let me tell ya, much like Final Fantasy VIII, I've been trying to beat this game for the longest time, and I still can't beat it, despite the fact that many people have been saying the game is freaking easy. Oh well, one of these days I will beat it. I better. And much like the Xbox 360 and the Sega Saturn, another gift from my sister's friend, I got Final Fantasy X too. I wasn't planning on getting this game at all, but I got it, so I might as well play it, though I'm not going to play it anytime soon. And I got Final Fantasy XII, which I am currently playing off-screen, despite the fact I'm not Zizian playing. But hey, if I get some spare time, I'm playing this, yes. As far as I know, I am enjoying the game. The battle system is different from any other Final Fantasy game, to say the least. It may take some time to get used to, but I think if one can master it, if you will, then you'd probably like this game. Next, which is another gift from a friend, it's the Final Fantasy XII Collector's Edition. However, interesting fact, I actually tried polishing up this metal case, but to no avail. So yeah, if you look closely right here, I think you can see that little dent right there, if you can call it that. Maybe it is a dent, but I'm not entirely sure. And you notice that the spine is not there. That's because I took it off originally. Because I wanted to fix the spine, and of course, to no avail. And if you could see, it's kind of crooked. It was like that when I got it. And I've tried looking for metal cases on eBay, but of course, I'm surprised that there are complete copies of this. Although I really shouldn't be surprised, but oh well. Alright, next I have Odin Sphere. Now, I may have to address something. I may have said at my second to last part of Odin Sphere that I gave this game a 9. if I were to give it a second opinion, I might give it an 8.5 just to be safe. Because, yeah, the game has slowdown and very long loading times. A lot of people might be turned off by this game because it can get repetitive. And I can actually see that in the game. But I still stand by my score. I still love every minute of it, despite the fact that I've complained the grand majority of that Let's Play. But in the end, I enjoyed the characters, the story, the way the game looks. Heck, the game was meant to be a visual experience. I think it even says so on the back. But you know what? Even as a visual experience, it still works. But, yeah, I still love this game. Next, I got Radiata Stories, which I do plan on playing on my channel. I have a lot of things to say about this game. I like it, but this game has a lot of things that I disagree with, to say the least. Still like it, but, you know. Up next, Rogue Galaxy. Now, if you guys don't know, Rogue Galaxy is made by the same schmucks who made Dark Cloud, and if you know, I may have said at the end of Dark Cloud that I appreciate the game and I'm not a fan, until I freaking tackled the Demon Shaft. Oh my goodness. Why did I do that? I could have just left the game where it is and still not take the bonus dungeon, and yet I did. But there is some hope, though. This game, of course, is an action RPG, and from what it looks, when I've read the controls, I think it plays like Kingdom Hearts. So yeah, I think I might enjoy this more than Dark Cloud. Now, I know what you're thinking, what the heck happened to Dark Cloud? And didn't you have Dark Cloud 2 at one point? I do not have Dark Cloud, and I did have Dark Cloud 2 at one point, but ever since my everlasting hate of Dark Cloud, I've given those games to Zephyr. I can't wait for his response. So yeah, don't be expecting a Dark Cloud 2 anytime soon on my channel. It probably most likely will not happen. Alright, next. Of course, since I like Star Ocean 2, I gotta have this. Star Ocean 2: The End of Time, which, of course, I am playing, and there are a lot of different things about this game. Some good. I'll save it for the Zian plays. You'll see. And of course, Tales of the Abyss, which, I will say this, I want to play this soon because a friend of mine recommended it to me, and apparently this game is so awesome that he has 4 complete save files, so yeah, I want to give this game a try. I was originally going to play that, like, this claims you can play 2 to 4 players on this game, but I'm not sure how that will work, but I'm gonna play this on my own. And yeah, maybe I will like it. It's the only Tales game I have in my RPG collection, just so you know. I think the other Tales game I want to try is Xillia, and that one on the 360, but that's only because that's the only Tales games on the freaking 360, though I could be wrong, but oh well. Anyways, I'm not going to show this game, because I haven't shown the first game of, you know, the game, but you know what I mean, guys. So I'm just going to slide this right there. And of course, we got the big 3 that got me into turn-based RPGs, which, of course, is the Xenosaga trilogy. Many of you guys know that I love this game, to the point where if you watch my Xeon plays, it's most likely a walkthrough. I'm not sure, like, I am going to play this game soon, but I'm not sure if this is going to be a walkthrough type Xeon plays, because the last time I played this game, I've done, I think, 3/4 of the side quests, and I couldn't complete most of them. Yeah, don't expecting a fresh quality Let's Play walkthrough, anything of this. And as for this game, I'm sure I can give you a decent walkthrough, despite the fact that I did not do any side quests the last time I played this game. Heck, I've only played this game once. And still got through it just fine. However, just because I played this game once doesn't mean that it's not memorable. In fact, this is probably one of the most memorable games I've played, even on the first time route. Alright, that is my entire PlayStation 1 collection. Now let me get through the handhelds next. So, yeah. Let's start with Game Boy Advance. Of course, I have a lot of Final Fantasy games, so you know I gotta go with this, which is Final Fantasy 1-2 Dawn of Souls, and Final Fantasy 6 Advance. You know, I originally got this just so I could get the feel of why Final Fantasy became what it is. I think the feeling's there, I just don't feel it. Maybe I'm not that big of a fan, despite the fact that I have a lot of Final Fantasy games. But, who knows. Of course, I got Final Fantasy VI, which everyone claims it's the best Final Fantasy game out there. Probably outbeating Final Fantasy VII. I'm not sure what to say to that, but yeah, maybe I'll play it one day on my channel. I actually have to replay it because I am kind of lost at where I'm at, so yeah, maybe I can get a different feel the next time I play. Alright, up next are PSP games. My PlayStation Portable is still not done charging. But anyways, of course you guys know, I got these two. These were actually a gift from my mom. Knowing that I love the series, I got these two. And let's say, one thing I love about this game, let's just say that the combat is of course much better, more refined. The skills are the same as Star Ocean 2 to an extent. There's added voice acting, better graphics, a lot of private actions, which I love. There are some hilarious ones, even if you want to go through the type of setup that I go through, which I'll tell you whenever I do a zine play of this, although I'm not sure how I'm going to do that because I actually tried doing a few gameplay videos, and maybe I should probably make one just to have you guys see what I'm talking about, because yeah, maybe I'll do that. And of course, you know I have this. I will say this, much like this, the gameplay's more refined, faster, better, awesome. It's got voice acting, some anime cutscenes, and a beautiful overworld, actually. There is one nitpick I have with this, although I'll save it whenever I play it. And last on my PlayStation Portable games, I got Valkyrie Profile Lilith. And what was the game that I didn't want to show you in my PlayStation 2 collection? Well, that's Valkyrie Profile 2 Silmeria. Oh boy. Probably got to get a few thumbs downs for saying this. I've tried playing this game about 3 times and I can't get through it. I don't know what it is about this game that doesn't want me to complete it. Although if you do ask me, I think I know why. I'm actually not fond of the characters in this game, which is kind of rare for me whenever I play games, but yeah, I am not liking the characters. And I also heard, like, the characters, you won't feel the same way for this game. Like, you'll feel less for these guys. So if I felt less about the characters here, what makes you think I'm gonna like this? So yeah, I think Valkyrie Profile series is probably one of the few series I am never going to play on my channel. It's never gonna happen. Don't you dare say that the original is better. It's still the same game, but with some added cutscenes. So yeah. Anyways, that completes that collection. Alright, up next is the Wii, PlayStation 3, and Xbox 360. So next, let's start with Wii. Of course, I love Odin Sphere, so I gotta have this. Muramasa the Demon Blade. I actually haven't played this. I've been playing... Actually, I'll save it until I show you that game. So anyways, okay, next. Of course, you know I have the Xeno game, so I might as well have this, Xenoblade Chronicles. You know, and unlike the other Xeno games, well, maybe it's kind of similar to Xenogears. Like, It's very open world, has a lot of side quests. It encourages side quests. In fact, side quests are probably the only easy way to gain experience. You can't just fight enemies and gain experience. You're going to have to do the side quests in order to gain experience. And honestly, I happen to love it. Yeah. I'd say if you guys want to get into this game, try to find a Wii copy. In fact, in my neighborhood, I actually found 2 copies. This was the first copy I found, and then there was another one at a GameStop. So, yeah. Alright. Next game I have is The Last Story. When I got this game a few years ago, and I've beaten it, and so did Zephyr, we both actually love this game, to the point where we pretty much gave this game a 9. There are a few flaws, I will admit, but you know what, that doesn't take away from the great experience that I've gotten from this game. Alright. And lastly for the Wii, Pandora's Tower. I think this is one of the first few games where I started loving the main plot of this game, like, well, not necessarily like the plot, but what goes on during the game, like the main point of the game is trying to revert the curse from your girlfriend, and the interactions you have with her are just amazing. I just love this game so much. But yeah. Alright, next is Xbox 360. I only got one RPG on the 360, a gift. Words, right? Again, a gift from a friend, I got Final Fantasy 13. I've heard a lot of things about this game. In fact, I've seen Spoony One's review of this game. Oh, something's telling me that review was going to have no effect on me whenever I play this game. But yeah. My Xbox 360 can't read discs, so yeah, that's going to be left on the shelf collecting dust. Alright. Next is the PlayStation 3. Of course, I like Odin Sphere and I like Muramasa, so I gotta have this. One main problem is that I do not have any friends in my hometown that can come over and play this game with me. I think that this game is meant... Yeah, this game is meant for multiplayer use. I actually tried playing the game on my own, and no. It's better to play this game with your friends. I think this is also one of the games I'm not gonna play on my channel. Sadly, I really want to. Oh well. Okay, and here's Kingdom Hearts 1.5 Remix. Now, Kingdom Hearts is actually the first action RPG that actually has gotten me into action RPGs. I remember getting the original PlayStation 1 in 2005, and boy, me and Zephyr enjoyed every minute of it. Despite the fact that I couldn't beat Ansem. Zephyr was the only one who could beat Ansem. Nowadays, I can beat Ansem. Right now, I am stuck on beating... Spoilers, so skip to this time. That way you don't get spoiled for those who have never played Kingdom Hearts, but I am stuck on this one part where I am fighting Ansem Riku. Yeah. Jeez. It was Zephyr's fault. He gave me the wrong setup for this game. But yeah. Alright. Of course I got 1.5, so I gotta have this, 2.5. Now, if you ask me, I think Kingdom Hearts 2 was way better than 1. But that's only because of the free rotating camera. Much longer campaign, well, not campaign. Much longer story. And all that extra stuff and whatnot. But yeah, I haven't played this yet. Although for the original Kingdom Hearts 2 on PlayStation, I have played that a lot. Alright, and last... on my PlayStation 3, I got Star Ocean: The Last Hope. Yeah, The Last Hope International. You know, I've run out of TV tropes, and this game was on, was it canon discontinuity, or is it fan and discontinuity? I'm not sure, but what it technically means is that fans like to forget that this game ever existed. You know? I'm afraid to say this because I'm sure this might bite me. If the game is in the series, it's in the series regardless if you don't want to admit it or not. And I've actually played a great amount of hours of this game, and let me tell you, this game is just as good as the first. I'm not lying. I love this game. Every minute of it. Heck, this game actually gives you a reason to kill monsters, and I actually like that, despite the fact that it might get repetitive by some people, but you know, you could get past it if you give it some playtime. But yeah. Alright, I might have to turn on my TV for this, but next will be my PlayStation Vita games. Some of them are downloaded, but some of them are downloaded, but I have one physical copy of the game, so I'll show you right now. Alright, starting my PlayStation Vita collection. First we got Minecraft, the PlayStation Vita version. Now, if you're wondering, I do have the original PC version of Minecraft. And let me tell you, the PlayStation Vita port is not a good port. Mainly because there is a lot more slowdown and the draw distance sucks. So yeah, if you want to get Minecraft, I recommend getting the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and even the original PC version. Do not go with this one. Alright, next I have on my list is Muramasa Rebirth. Yeah, I haven't played it in a long while. I should probably get back to it. But, hey, I like Donut Sphere, and I like this game. Played a lot of hours on it. So yeah, I recommend it. And finally, I got Persona 4 Golden. I have not played the original Persona 4 at all. And it actually, much like Muramasa, I haven't played this game in a long, long while. Although I really should go back to playing it. There's a reason why I do not have a physical copy and this is downloaded, but I'm not going to talk about it. Anyways, that pretty much ends my RPG collection, so yeah. I do have games outside of RPGs, which I will show you right now. So, here is my shelf full of my games, except for one, but we'll get there. Of course, let's start with handhelds first. Of course, I got... I'm a Metroid fan, so I got Metroid Fusion. No, not... This is Metroid Fusion. This is Metroid Zero Mission. Yep. And I have no idea why I have this, but I got Super Mario Bros. 3. I think this belongs to Zephyr, or maybe Hika, though I'm not entirely sure. I also like Legend of Zelda, so I got Legend of Zelda Minish Cap. And boy, this game will test your brain. It's not even funny. Yeah, okay, games for the Nintendo DS. Let's see, I got Okami Den. And Yoshi's Island DS. If you want my opinion, I actually have played this game a lot. And not enough of Okami Den. And I also got Metroid Prime Hunters for the DS, and... yeah... I'll save that for later. I actually plan on doing something involving the Metroid series, though not anytime soon. Anyways, let's get on with my collection here. I got Super Smash Bros. Melee. Yep. A great fighter. I like it. A gift from a different friend, I got Luigi's Mansion, and yeah, I love this game, regardless of what anyone says. I got Super Mario Sunshine. Looking back at it now, this game is still good. There are just a lot of things that goes wrong with this game, mainly due to the physics. If you guys know what I'm talking about, good for you. I got Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, as well as Twilight Princess. I got Metroid Prime, the original. I got Star Fox Adventures. I do not have Star Fox 64 or the original Star Fox. I had Star Fox Assault at one point, but I think I gave it to Zephyr. And Pikmin, and Pikmin 2. God, I love Pikmin. Now, this was not in my list, but this is not on my RPG list. Mainly because I can't seem to get anyone to play this with me. You wanna know why? Look at that. It requires 4 Game Boy Advances and its link cable in order to play multiplayer, which sucks. So yeah, I'm not playing that ever. It's just gonna be sitting there collecting the shelf. Better than Melee, Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Super Mario Galaxy. Super Mario Galaxy 2. Donkey Kong Country Returns, The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, and if you're wondering, I think Skyward Sword is pretty much the best Zelda game ever. I loved it. Nothing's gonna change my opinion. Of course, I got the Metroid Prime Trilogy. God, this was a long journey just to get this game. Oh, and let me show you what I also got out of this collection. Jennifer Hale visited here in my hometown at a con, and I got her signature. You wanna know why? She played Samus. Yeah. That is awesome. And I have Metroid Other M. Words, right? Kirby's Epic Yarn. I had Kirby's Return to Dreamland at one point, but I gave it to my siblings. Sin and Punishment Star Successor. And Okami. I think I would recommend you get the PlayStation 3 version rather than the Wii version. I can't work the controls. That guy at GameStop was right. And let's see, for PlayStation 2 I got Fatal Frame. I'll pick that up later. And Sonic Mega Collection Plus. Probably one of the greatest collections I have. For the PlayStation 3 I got Infamous. And Infamous 2. And Uncharted. Now when I said that only a few games on the Xbox appeal to me, I wasn't kidding. I have Crimson Sea, which right now I'm at one point of the game where I can't pass it for some awful reason. And I haven't given this game much time, but Gun Valkyrie. I should really go back to playing it. And this one isn't mine. This actually belongs to my niece. Plants vs. Zombies. Again, Xbox 360 doesn't work, so I can't play this. And a few more for the PlayStation 1. Rayman. I actually want to get Rayman 2 and Rayman 3. The first Rayman game I've played was Rayman 3. And of course I love it. Yeah. And I got this game just out of pure nostalgia. Like one of the first games I've played in my life. Which was A Bug's Life. This game did not age when it was released. Alright, so that was my collection. Hope you guys like that. So, thank you for watching. If you guys like this video, hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Please do what you must. It'll really help me out a lot. And, as always, I will see you either in the next video or even the next Zine Place. So, see ya. Let's see, that's good and all. How do I start this off? Got a text message while recording, of course.